Alright guys, and welcome to the latest update for the Reawakening Red Star save. As you can see, well, as you can't see, we have got a few games that we've played on stream. Once again, if you've been dropping at the streams, thanks for tuning in. We have played Partizan, Arsenal, Napredek, Kukurychki, Mladost, and Villarreal in the final Champions League group stage. So, without further ado, without any more fighting around and stuff, let's have a look at some of these results then, shall we? There's been some surprises. Okay then, I've purposefully hidden the results, so we can kind of go through them one by one. Last time we left, we just finished the back-to-back games with Bruges and got a 2-0 win against Zemun. So, you know, we're still in decent form, still unbeaten all season, 2 draws, going into the Eternal Derby, the Belgrade Derby, with high hopes. Thought we might be able to do something, and something happened. 9-0. We were at home, so obviously had the upper hand in terms of the home ground, but 9-0. I did not see that coming. It was a phenomenal performance. We will have a little bit of a look at it now. So as you can see from the player performances, it didn't go too badly. 9-0. Do bear in mind, we missed 2 penalties. Adzic missed a penalty, Stuperovic missed a penalty. Both of those guys could have got hat-tricks. I dare say if Adzic had scored another goal, he would have got himself a 10 rating. The first one I've seen. This year, anyway. Phenomenal performance all around. If you look at the match analysis, 34 shots we had. 13 on target. 5 blocked. We hit the post twice. 9 clear-cut chances. 6 half chances. They made themselves 3 half chances, to be fair. Boss possession just absolutely ran them over. So let's have a little bit of a replay of the goals. First one, quick break. Stuperovic knocks it out into the path of Adzic. Cuts it across Terzic with his right foot from the edge of the box. Bearing in mind, he's our left back. Lovely little finish. And second goal, we win it nice and high up the pitch. Plays Adzic through. It's a 2-on-2 in the middle. Opts to go for the near post. Smashes it past Ivanovic. So, after half an hour, again, Adzic played down the side. He had so much room down that right-hand side. Stuperovic cuts across, makes it 3 after half an hour. At this point, I'm pretty sure I joke about being on for a 9. And for the fourth goal, Gajic gets down deep, gets right in behind. We play with incredibly attacking wing-backs, so we're always getting Gajic or Terzic or whoever's playing at the full-back positions. They're always getting in behind. Does it perfectly again there. Villarreal gets himself a 1-on-1 goal, bursting through with his pace. And Ilic had a fantastic game, this game actually. He's really started to come to his own playing as the deep-lying playmaker and defend. Just intercepting chances, snaffling things out and creating quick breaks, as evidenced just there as well. So into the second half now. Patane's come on. Cataldi has a pot shot from distance. And the keeper should have really done better. But here we go. We win it back in defence. You can really see how lethal we can be on the break. Villarreal breaks through, 1-on-1 again. We've recently trained him to place these shots into the corners. So he's getting much more lethal in those 1-on-1 chances. Way more clinical. And finally, a goal from a corner to see out the result. 9-0. As I say, we've missed 2 penalties as well. So Stuperovic steps up to take the first penalty on the 52nd minute. I think at this point it could have made us 7-0 up. Stuperovic is a great save from Ivanovic, to be fair, but should have done better. And like I say, that would have got him his hat-trick. And then we win another penalty. Before we've scored the 9th, so this would have been 4-9, Adzic steps up, hits the inside of the post, and for some reason, I really don't understand why players do this on Football Manager, they never react to the ball coming back to them from a penalty. It should have been a tap-in for him. Like I say, could have been his penalty to get him a 10.0 rating as well. But yeah, it could have been... to say it could have been more comfortable is a bit daft because we won 9-0, but it could have been 11. It could have been absolutely obscene. So we're in pretty high spirits after that game, understandably so. We go into the home leg against Arsenal in the Champions League, and just the 4-0. Just the 4-0. Again, another fantastic performance. As you can see, 4-0 at home. Hat-trick from Villarreal. He played out of his skin that game, got a 9.7. Adzic got himself a goal. Just brilliant performance by our front three, solid defensively. As you can see, the Arsenal actually bossed possession this game. Understandable, they are a possession-based team, even under Zinedine Zidane now. Yeah, Zidane took over from Arsene Wenger, but playing in a very similar style, no doubt. But again, 23 shots, 9 on target, missed a few decent chances actually. Hit the woodwork 5 times. Had 5 clear-cut chances, 6 half chances. Arguably, it could have been an even result to the last one. It could have been another 9-0. Fantastic performance. So after those 2 games, we've scored 13 goals and conceded none. Played phenomenally. We then followed that up with a 3-0 win against Nepredek. Then Kukuricki, 3-0 back-to-back. We are not conceding goals. We are scoring a ton of them as well. Follow that up with a game against Mladost. So, Matthew Pennington in the game against Napredek gets himself a brace from corners. Jeremic makes it 3. We're playing some pretty rotated sides right now just to keep players fresh for the final group game against Villarreal. Then again, like I say, we followed that up with a 3-0 win against Kukuricki. Patane, Velijic, and Yanga Mbiwa on the score sheet. And after resting all our players, we succumbed to a 2-0 loss. Our first loss of not only the Champions League group stage, but of the season. As you can see, it's, I think, 33 games played, 2 draws, 1 loss. I don't even want to guess at how many goals we've scored. But against Villarreal, we just didn't turn up. They played better than us. We had some shocking performances. I mean, Miskovic covering at right back got a 6.2. We didn't finish our chances. Ilic had a poor game as well. He just wasn't dominating that midfield like he has been recently. As you can see from the stats, it was fairly even, like 50-50 in terms of possession. They created so many more chances than us, though. We tried to switch from counter to attack to just using our standard tactic. We tried playing a bit more direct, passing into space, passing into feet. Just nothing would work. Our players just weren't playing well in the game. Villarreal deserved it and took the win. So we'll have a quick look at the goals we conceded. For the first time in a long time, there are no goals for us. As you can see, Mayoral off the underside of the bar. Should have been marked better. Probably should have stopped the cross as well. Our players just didn't seem to be at the races. So Mayoral lays it back for a completely unmarked Bakumbu. And that gives them the 2-0 win. Like I say, we just didn't really turn up. Performance wasn't good enough. Maybe the players switched off because we'd already got out of the group stage as group winners. As you can see, finished top, even with that 1 loss. Plus 10 goal difference, 13 points. Finished above Villarreal. Velijic, top scorer, 12 goals. Luka Adzic, second top scorer with 11. Gajic, who is out injured at the minute. He's got a broken foot. He's out for 2 to 3 months. He should be back for the start for after the winter break that we're almost up to now. So yeah, it's less than ideal to lose a game there, but we finished top of our group in the 4th season with Red Star. Granted, it is one of the easier groups, but we still had Villarreal, we still had Arsenal, and Bruges aren't a bad side. They're arguably better than us in terms of personnel, certainly in terms of budgets. Performed really well, like I say, plus 10 goal difference, a 4-0 win against Arsenal, and the 6-0 against Villarreal kind of puts a stamp on how well we've done in Europe this year. We haven't had the draw for the next round yet, so that will be coming. We'll do a live clip from the stream for that in the next video when we get to the start of the winter break. But yeah, just been performing really well. Bit of salt in the wound there with the 2-0 win against the 2-0 loss against Villarreal. Sorry, but you know, I think if you'd have offered me 1 loss and 2 draws in the first 35 games, 33, 35 games, I think, I'd have snatched your hand off, especially with some of the performance we've been putting in this year. Fantastic stuff. The players are playing well. They're training well. We're doing well. We've got 4 games to go until the start of the winter break. Like I say, we'll do a little bit of a catch-up when the winter break comes around. We've arranged some friendlies. Playing Palmeiras, River Plate, Midtjylland, Halmstads, then Dynamo Kiev and Cruzeiro. So we're trying to play some tougher teams in the winter break to see if we can challenge ourselves, hopefully get a favourable draw for the first round of the Champions League knockouts. See how that goes. So we'll have a little update at the end of the January transfer window. Speaking of the Champions League draw, we're obviously going to be seeded, we're going to be in the first pot. So we could face Inter Milan, Marseille, Sporting Lisbon, Real Madrid, Barcelona, Feyenoord, or Dortmund. I don't think there's going to be any surprise that I'd rather have Marseille or Sporting in all of those, but you never know. When you look at some of the teams that have gone out, so Arsenal, Atletico Madrid, Man City, Valencia, Napoli have gone out, Leverkusen, Juventus finished bottom of their group, Milan didn't make it through, so it could have been tougher. There's certainly some very good sides that have got out there, have gone out at this round even. We do manage to miss the team that knocked us out of the Europa League last year, PSG. We missed Man United, Chelsea, Benfica, Monaco, Bayern, and Red Bull Leipzig, who finished top of their group, knocking Madrid out, surprisingly. So that was a close group, that as well. 13, 12, and 10. Anyone could have gone through on the last day. But yeah, looking forward to the draw. Hopefully we get a favourable one, i.e. not facing some ridiculous teams. But yeah, we've done it. We've made it out of the Champions League group stage. This is definitely the next step in the progression of the team. What we need to be careful of now is keeping our players happy, keeping the players playing well, and trying to keep hold of them. Big teams coming in for our players. We need to keep them happy, maybe sign them up to some new deals. We're already spending quite a lot of money on wages, but with making it out of the Champions League group stage, just playing in the next group stage gives us a guaranteed 5 million. Our financial projections looking decent. We do actually have plenty of money should we need it. We have got £600,000 there or thereabouts in the wage budget. We're spending just under 200,000, so we could triple our wage budget and still afford it theoretically. 8 million available transfer budget, 28, call it 30 million if we really need to, draw some players in. In terms of the club progression, we are literally weeks away from finishing the youth facilities and the training facilities. We have an untouchable job security, tons of money in the bank, and it's all looking pretty positive. So, yeah, it's the save's going well, to say the least. It might be a few days until we get the next video out. It's going to be part of the big Sunday stream. We're going to be playing some Football Manager and some other things as well. So if you're free around on Sunday through the afternoon and through the evening, do please drop into the channel. We will be live, and you'll be able to see some of this happen live if you've not seen it before. As always, guys, if you do want to see the full gameplay from those games we went over there, the VOD is linked down below, just underneath the video. So do give that a click and give the video a watch, and yeah, you'll get more of a scope of how it went down live. Unfortunately, sometimes the games do get muted due to the fact that we listen to music on the streams. So hopefully that doesn't detract from your enjoyment of the game too much. It does tend to be brief periods that the videos are muted. As always, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you've enjoyed it. Give us a thumbs up if you've enjoyed the video. Give us a thumbs down if you've not. Let us know why. Don't forget to get involved in the Discord. Don't forget to follow on Twitter and follow on Twitch. And hopefully, I'll see you guys live on the channel at some point. Also, guys, just one last thing. Don't forget to get involved in the monthly giveaway. Again, there is a Gleam link below the video for you to get involved in that. And as always, don't forget to get involved with the WeStream FM community. Fantastic Football Manager community based on Discord. Again, link below the video. That's it for now. I'll see you next time.